Let's understand and discuss the first and second issues to be considered in the Ijarah contract. The first one is with respect to the lease asset, the usufruct, and the contract itself. Under this, the lease asset must be owned by the lessor. Lease asset and the usufruct should be known. And there must be clarity, or it must be clearly defined, and the duration of the lease contract is clearly mentioned. The lease asset should be permissible and valuable property, and the contract can be executed before or after the lessor possesses the asset. However, the contract cannot be executed before letter A, the asset comes into existence, or letter B, owning the asset or its usufruct in the case of sublease. The lease contract can also be enforced or commenced instantly or in the future. However, future enforcement is permissible if the asset to be leased exists. The lessor continues to own the asset and takes on the risk of damage to the asset. The nature or quality of the asset is specified, and destruction or damage to a particular unit of the asset does not terminate the contract. The second issues to be considered in Ijarah is the consideration or the rent paid, or what we call the Ujra. Under this, the price, leasing rate, or rental must be determined at the time of contracting for the whole period of Ijarah. The Ijarah period can be split into smaller intervals with floating but predetermined rates. And there are criteria to modify periodic rate, such as a well-defined and variable benchmark such as LIBOR, a macroeconomic rate such as the Consumer Price Index, the increase or decrease in tax, and the rate of inflation.